Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
I go high, somewhere far where no one knows I reside. In my music box you'll never find. It's invisible to uncreative minds.
We're having such a blessed and beautiful Sunday. I'm currently in my scrubs. I just got home from work, so bear with me, you guys. I still wanted to record because I'm still trying to stay consistent with posting every day. So we just gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it when you get it, and the message is gonna come through anyway. So for this channel message, I want to do something a little bit different. One of the I don't want to call it a ritual, but something that I do, at least for myself, like once a week if I can, or once every 2 weeks, I collect over 100 fortune cookies. I eat a lot of Asian food. I'm not too proud of it, but I'm also not ashamed of it because I love Asian food. I literally just had ramen today. So I collect all the fortune cookies that I've ever gotten. Like, this is a huge collection over the last like 5 years. So I have a whole lot. I put them all in here to shake up and give you a little message today. But along with the message that is going to come from the fortune cookie, I also wanted to bring the channeled message that I got early this morning at 5 a.m. So if you follow my TikTok, you would know that this message is about that cycle of disappointment, that cycle of losses, that cycle of being an energetic sponge and not receiving reciprocal like effort and energy from others is freaking over. God is saying, this is your season of ease. You need to sit and relax and allow people to pour into you, to love on you, to lift you up. And you need to receive that without shame. You need to receive that without guilt. You so deserve it. You so deserve it. We deserve that energy. We deserve it because we've been pure, kind-hearted people for so many years, you know, without it even being, you know, just something that we do naturally, shedding our light, shedding that wisdom, you know, being non-judgmental and just loving people for where they are, you know. So all of that energy is coming back to you, and God wants you to sit in that ease and allow things to flow naturally for you. Now, I know that sitting in ease and allowing things to flow naturally is very hard to do, especially if you consider yourself to be a bit of controlling, or if you're healing from those like controlling tendencies. I totally understand, but try your best. God is not expecting perfection at all. Everybody knows God is not, you know, too much of a friend to those that strive perfection on a daily. All you got to do is do your best and believe that what is for you is going to come to you regardless. So a lot of those channeled confirmations were like squirrels, butterflies, horses, 888, 222, feeling tired. If you're feeling tired, that's God telling you, babe, rest, because I'm getting ready to send something to you. Rest, go to sleep. You need your energy recharged because you've been freaking expanding your light for too many years to those that do not deserve, okay, and not receiving anything in return. You need to rest. And I can say for sure, I've been so tired, like, and I didn't even take a lot of patience this week, like, at all. And I've been so freaking tired, like, so freaking tired, like, yeah, to the point where, like, I'm falling asleep during the day, and then I'm up late at night. And then because I'm up late at night, I always wake up early, actually. I'm up late at night, then I wake up early at, like, 5, and then it's the same cycle, like, over and over again. Like, I gotta get on that consistent schedule. Help me, Lord. But anyway, that's the energy. That's the energy right now, okay? What's the other confirmation? Did I say horses? Horses, unicorns. If you're watching more like mystical, like magical movies, that's a sign. I watched this amazing movie that I've never seen, never heard of. It's on Amazon Prime. I forgot the name. I'm gonna put it in the description below so you guys can watch it. It was so good. I literally cried at the end. Like, horses were coming out the water and I'm in tears. Anything to do with water, animals, I'm like so yeah. you guys are doing amazing. You've done what you needed to do, okay? Especially all of these years. I could definitely speak for myself, where I feel like I have put in the work in each season, showing up, whether it's always because I'm working different jobs and giving them my all, being pure-hearted, being kind-hearted, giving them everything, and me not receiving anything in return. They don't want to give a raise. They don't want to do. And then I'm sitting here like, why did I do that again? And then God's like, it's because it's who you are. It's in your DNA. Don't change. Just wait. And that's the message that's coming for you guys. Okay, so let's shake this up. We're gonna see what is gonna be said. Okay, let me just show you how many is in here. Let me shake it. So I'm gonna choose one, and we'll talk about it. And then if I feel called to pull another, then I will. Oh, let me do it on camera. Okay. Let me. Oh, it's backwards. I didn't even realize. Okay. So this says, oh. This says, you will soon become the teacher and not the student. This is from P.F. Chang's. Do y'all love P.F. Chang's? I love P.F. Chang's. First of all, they have a $14.99 dinner, lunch special during the week. Tap into that. But anyway, you will soon become the teacher, not the student. And let me tell you why this collective is becoming the teacher. We have been put through so much just so that we can overcome those challenges, just so that we can learn those tough lessons, just so that we can have the knowledge and wisdom to pour into someone else's purpose, pour into someone else's life, to give those nuggets of wisdom, aka Jadina, to the people that are dealing with their shadow self at this moment in their life. You know, a lot of us, if you're like watching this video, I'm sure you have faced your shadow self multiple times, because I know that I have. But I have never let that change my heart. I've always been I consider myself a magical creature. Like, honestly, when I was younger, I used to say that I was a mermaid, and mermaid this and mermaid that. I'd watch anything mermaid related, H2O, all of those things. Like, I used to, like, when I used to take baths, I literally was like, you know, I would literally try to like transform the water, like manipulate the water with my mind so that I would turn into a mermaid, or so that I can prove that I was like some sort of water bender. And now that I'm older, I really consider myself a unicorn. So those type of people are always going to be the teachers, because we are the type of people that are walking hand in hand with our inner child. And those type of people that keep that strong relationship with that inner child and that magic and that belief are the people that can really teach something to the people that have let life harden them and make them something that they're not, something that God didn't create them to be. You know, people that are living in fear, living in envy, living in like despair, you know, living in the past. Like, we are those people to help raise their consciousness and like bring that magic back, you know, a little Disney, or you know what, Disney's weird now actually. Now, let me not say Disney, but just that like Lemurian magic, you know what I mean? If you know about Lemuria, you're my girl or guy. You are my girl or guy if you know about Lemuria. First of all, we're gonna definitely talk about Lemuria in this new week, because I'm definitely going to be posting every day in this new week coming up, and we are talking about Lemuria. I'm way too excited. I am way too excited to talk about Lemuria. Way too excited. Because I truly resonate with Lemuria. So we're going to definitely get into that. But anyway, yeah. So don't be surprised if you have people coming to you more, asking for your advice on things, or just pouring, you know, telling you about their struggles. And you know, they do that weird pause where it's kind of like, are you gonna say something? And then you're like, oh, I guess. And speak pure-heartedly. Like, one thing about me, I know how to phrase things. So even if I know that what I'm gonna say is not positive, I know how to give it a positive spin. And I feel like you guys know how to do that too. So definitely do that. Be honest with your messages and with your advice. Always be honest. Always. Don't sugarcoat anything, but also drizzle a little honey on it for them. Maybe we should pull another one. I love fortune cookies. This is cool. So you're going to become the teacher, not the student. But life puts us in both of those categories in different seasons all the time. So one season you can be the student, one season you can be the teacher. Like right now, I'm in both. I'm doing videos, like, you know, stepping into my power, like somewhat of a teacher, somewhat of an advisor, but I'm also in school to be an Ayurvedic health coach. So I'm a student when I'm there. So yeah, you just never know. You never know the duality of things. Okay, let's see. Wow. Wow. You are destined for greatness. You are destined for greatness. First of all, that's just me randomly picking out fortunes. We don't know what's gonna say, what it's gonna say. You accepting this teacher advisory energy is unlocking the greatness that has been held within you and lain dormant within you for years. You are stepping into a completely new timeline. Like I said, this timeline of ease, of gratitude, of just magic. Let me just give you a little magic. That so what's been happening to me leading up to this week where I'm doing these videos, the weeks prior, I have a really strong connection to animals. I don't know what that is. Like, no reader has ever said anything to me about my connection to animals, so it is weird. But there's this cat that constantly comes to my bedroom window and just sits under the window and starts talking. Like, it's not a regular meow meow. It's a meow 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 meow. I'm like, and I'm scared of cats, so I was like, I'm gonna call the cops on you, sir. I will call the feds on you. Get away from my window. Like, it's so funny that I have that connection to animals, because I don't know if I'd be scared. Like, I love them. Like, if I see a dead animal, like, I literally want to cry. And if I can never watch any, like, movies with, like, an animal dying, or I will turn it off so quick. But I'd be scared, okay? Another instance, I'm hanging out with this one guy, and two occurrences. So a few years ago, I was hanging out with this one guy. We were up in the mountains, and 5 deer stepped in front of our car. We were parked, and looked at us, and then ran in a straight line back into the woods. It was very weird. Recently, I was hanging out with this one guy, and I think it was like 3 raccoon. We were parked. 3 raccoons pop up on like something like this. Let me show you my little hold on. How you turn this around? Can I do that? Oh shoot, I can't do that. 3 raccoons showed up in front of our car and just looked, and then jumped off and went away. I was like, oh my God, like, I'm embarrassed. Like, why every time I'm hanging out, the animals want to show up? Why y'all doing that? Like, am I Snow White? Is it Snow White? That has a connection to animals. Snow White? Is it Snow White? Am I Snow White? Like, what is this? I mean, if anything, because I'm a water sign, I would think that like fishes and like water creatures would have some sort of, but the fishes ignore me. They don't even look at me. But it's always these land creatures like wanting to talk to me. This morning, I look out of my window because I'm hearing and that's a squirrel sound. There's a squirrel perched on top of like my driveway looking at me from up above, and it's just like tail tail. I was like, hello, like I'm here, I'm awake, what's up, and it just ran. And then the day before today, I was woken up out of my beautiful and luxurious sleep to the sounds like a huge collection of birds. That's like, how do they sound again? They're like, how do they sound? I don't know, you know how they sound. It sounded like so many of them. It woke me out of my sleep. Do you know I'm one of those people, like, you can say my name and I will not wake up. These birds were so loud and were singing for so long, I had to finally just pull myself out of bed and open the window. And I was like, I'm up. And then they stopped. I don't know what goes on here. I don't know. But that's so funny. If those type of things happen to you guys, oh my gosh, you guys have to tell me, because I'm over here like, am I like the animal whisperer? Because I definitely don't know what they're saying. I don't speak that language, so I don't know. Anyway, you are destined for greatness. You are unbelievably weird, unbelievably magical, unbelievably untouchable, protected by your angels and spirit guides and God himself. I want to pick one more, so we're gonna do 3. 3 is just such a divine number anyway. It makes sense. Why would we do 1 when we could do 3? I knew it. I was gonna add this to the message anyway. This is crazy. Okay. So love is around the corner. Love is around the corner for this collective. And you know that I had just spoke about that in my very first video on Monday, about this being the timeline for you to meet your divine counterpart. So along with you transforming into the teacher and not the student, walking in your greatness and purpose, God is also rewarding you with the love of your life. Whether that's a new person or the old person, but best believe if it's an old person, they're coming back changed and transformed, because we're not accepting the same behavior that we did when we were thinking low of ourselves. So they better come correct or don't come at all, because if you decide to turn away your ex, best believe there's somebody better that's next. Thank you, next. Hey, thank you, next. No, period. No, honestly, I really believe that, because it's just been feeling like love is everywhere. Like when I did a message about that like a few weeks ago on my TikTok, I got home and the plane was drawing a heart in the sky. I was just like, and then I went on a walk and the dent in the cement, like a pothole, was shaped into a heart. Like, what goes on in my life? It's like I had no choice but to be like this spiritual person. Like I literally had no choice. The world, my guides, they speak to me. They show me signs, symbols. I gave you guys some channeled confirmations, right? 888, 222, 777, 1010, 911. Those are very, very distinct at this moment. Oh, 1111, 111, 100%, 555 especially. 555 especially, because you're going through those changes. You're changing and you need to just accept it, babe. I know sometimes we don't want to have to be the teacher because we don't want to like use our throat chakra. We don't want to over talk and talk more than we need to, because sometimes over talking can lead to a blockage, a delay. But you know what? Have that discernment. You got to face your fear. You can't live your life in fear just because you're scared that you might say too much. What? That don't even make no sense. That's BS. But also be patient with yourself, because I was just there and I was just like, I'm an over talker. I don't want to talk on here because I say too much. I don't want to say too much. I give up too much of myself. But it's just like whatever, because I know I'm protected anyway. So like if I say too much, like it was meant to be said anyway. So, and nobody can block my blessings, and nobody can block your blessings. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked this reading. First of all, I love doing this fortune cookie thing. This is fire. This was such a great idea. I don't know where I got this idea from. I was just like, let me pull all of my fortunes from my prayer altar and get it cracking. So once again, you will soon become the teacher and not the student. You are destined for greatness, and love is around the corner. Need I say more? Please, guys, if you resonated with this message, like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends, and repost, please. I want to try to get to 100 subscribers by December. Right now I'm at 57, so that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. You know, that'd be really cool. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I definitely have more topics to cover. On Monday, I'm going to record the fame versus success spirituality, and then we'll talk about Lemuria, and then we'll okay. So you can find me anywhere at Jalen T. Edmonds on Instagram, TikTok, anything. You can go to my website, www.justteessentials.com if you're interested in any facial treatments and you're located in Los Angeles, California. Hit me up and we can get into some healing together. I do holistic treatments, Ayurvedic treatments. I use medical grade products and I use Ayurvedic products. So we have the best of both worlds here. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a glorious rest of your day, and stay tuned. Bye.
So